Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Adobe Capture mobile app to capture your modular font sketches and then ultimately convert them into a vector object which can be then made into your font. So I have here the Adobe Capture app already open. Here's my profile. I'm going to click on libraries. There's different categories here for whatever you want to capture. I'm going to go to the shape category because what I'm going to capture will be a vector shape. When I click on the plus sign down here, it's going to open up the camera. And you can see I have just two letters here, the letter A, letter B that I sketched. If you notice the letter A, I went over it with a Sharpie just to kind of give it more contrast. Here I have the slider, and the way how Adobe Capture works, anything that's green is what's going to be analyzed and then converted to vector. So I wanted to do it on this paper because I know many of you are using graph paper to do your sketch work, and you're going to be capturing some of the lines. But I want to show you how using this process, you can kind of get rid of some of the lines, okay? So I'm going to focus on what's going to be captured here using the slider, focus, and then click the camera button. Okay, so I did a pretty good job here. Some of the grid lines and some of the other letter got captured, so I can use the crop feature here to crop down to focus just on the letter A. In case some of the grid lines are on here, I can go back and click refine. There's an erase button down here, and I can erase some of these stray lines. Okay, crop it a little bit better, and then hit next. When I hit next, it's going to start the process of converting it to a vector. You do have the option to smooth it, so I'm going to click the on button for the smoothing process, and that looks pretty good. When I click next, you can always go back and adjust the settings as needed, but this looks pretty good. When I click next, it gives me the option to name it. So I'm going to name this letter A, and it's going to go to my library in the Creative Cloud. You want to make sure that you have a Creative Cloud account and that you're signed in, and that's where it will go. It's also going to capture the picture where you originally got it from. So I'm going to click the checkbox, the check sign up here to accept the changes, and there it is in the library. Now, if you're using a version of Illustrator that does not allow you to sign into your library, there's other ways that you can send this to yourself. For example, I can select it here, and there's a share button, and you can copy the link, you can mail it to yourself. So I can open up my Gmail, send it to myself, and hit send. Okay, but when I switch over to Illustrator, you will see that because I am already signed in, it will automatically connect to my Creative Cloud library. Sorry, it'll connect to my Creative Cloud library and show up in my library. So that'll be the next video that you'll see.